People love playing with me, but hate it when I play back. What goes around comes around.
Listen, I don't have a minute to spare because it's so much. I just want to get right into it. Hi, everybody.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Sorry for the wait.
Sorry for the wait. Yes, I really do apologize. I always want to take those last minute phone calls because I think it will help the story. But anyway, we got a lot going on today. So we're going to talk about Justin Bieber, P. Diddy, and Britney Spears. Oh, poor Britney Spears. Let's start out with the main topic because this is going to be kind of long. Let's start out with P. Diddy. Did you have anything to add, Perry, before I get started?
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay, hold on one second. Let's see what I do with the... Okay, let's start out with P. Diddy. Now, I don't know if I should put this up first or what. I don't... Okay, so I feel that when you are older... thank you, Neva, for becoming a member. Because she looks familiar. Do I know her? Thank you for becoming a member. Does the picture look familiar to you?
Yeah, I'm trying to see it too. Yes, it does.
Okay, so listen, I feel like old people and young people think totally different. Now, y'all tell me if I'm right or wrong, okay? I ain't trying to trash or slander no old person, young people, but I think that they think with emotion, right? So if P. Diddy's a bum and he's doing the freak offs and stuff like that, and the way he treated Cassie is understandably you would get upset. He's not a good guy, okay, right? So young people, they want to bring him down, and he's not good, and we're gonna get you for the bad things that you've done. They don't understand that court is a process, right?
Well, yeah.
Huh?
I said it's most definitely a process.
It's a process that has a lot of other, what's that? That have a lot of other elements involved, okay? Like money plays a big part of court, meaning whoever has the most money usually comes out on top. It's just the way it is. Is it fair? No. People want to say that's not fair. Yes, you're right. It's not fair, but it's life.
Right.
It's
not
life.
fair. It's not fair. You got people living in mansions and people are homeless. So I'm saying it's life. Now, not that we agree with it, but it's something you can't overlook.
You can't overlook it. And then people say, well, you don't stand up for women, and P. Diddy's awful. Because I said, this is what I said that made everybody mad, that P. Diddy is not going to jail. Not on that Little Rod case. And everybody got upset. I don't understand it. They like the way it was written up, the way that the witnesses were backing out. It just looked like a no-brainer to me. But everybody said that I didn't support women. But what you got to understand is there's a difference between justice, like what's really good, and what's real. And what's real is money talks. I hate to say it. I know you guys are upset. Looks like Diddy's going to get out of this case. So there's a guy named Lucian Grainge. He is over the Universal Music Group, and a lot of record companies fall under that umbrella. Lucian Grainge is the man, okay? He was pissed at Diddy when they first when the accusations first came out and his name was listed in the lawsuit. Okay. This man, let me play this little clip. They're saying is one of the most powerful men in Hollywood. Take a listen to this.
Reason mainstream news is not picking up this lawsuit, is not paying attention to Diddy at all, is because of this man right here, Lucian Grainge. He is one of the most powerful men in Hollywood.
Who the hell is this? You may have seen him with Justin Bieber or The Weeknd, and you might have even heard his name in the Diddy lawsuit. This is Sir Lucian Grainge. He's the CEO and chairman of Universal Music Group and the most powerful man in entertainment.
It cuts Drake's soul. It's like he signed his soul to the devil to not be cool with me, to have to this is his job to go against God. Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucian and Universal.
This man is over Universal Music Group. A lot of companies fall under this umbrella, including Drake's Young Money, he has another one, including Drake, Lil Wayne. Everybody basically works for Lucian Grainge in Hollywood. Okay. So he wasn't messing with Diddy at first. He was really mad because he didn't want to be included in a lawsuit.
Right.
And Diddy wanted them all to use the same attorney, and he told him no, and he stopped talking to Diddy. Okay. Diddy has that relationship. Did you say something, Perry?
Oh, no.
Diddy has amended that relationship. They're saying that Diddy is all but going to be exonerated. They're saying there's no way in hell that Lucian is going to go down. And now he's putting the money, even though Diddy has money, behind Diddy also. Now, I want to be very clear because people say you don't stand up for women. And I believe Cassie. I do. But this case, he's not going to jail on this case. I'm sorry. Now he's got everybody behind him in the music business with lots of money. Once Lucian got on board, it was a trickle-down effect. Everybody started coming out, and they're saying that Diddy is going around town acting exonerated to the point where he's coming out publicly and saying, if you did not support me in this lawsuit, I'm coming after you. That's pretty confident. That's pretty bold. Okay. I'm telling people, I'm going after you. Y'all didn't stand up for me when I needed you the most. And don't come trying to be my friends now when I get off of this case.
That's basically what he's saying. He's saying if you're going to party with me and do all this stuff, when the shit hit the fan, now you can't come out and say one good word about me.
They're saying he's calling it, I'm going to settle the score. And people on this list include, now I was shocked about J-Lo. He wants to go after J-Lo. Why is he mad at J-Lo? I mean, she didn't say nothing bad. She didn't say nothing good.
Right. Okay, so it's not even saying anything bad. Obviously, that would piss him off. But he just saying, hey, you built your career off me and on your back. And over the years, now you, when I'm in some deep shit, you can't say that's not the person I know or anything like that.
She didn't say nothing bad. I mean,
sometimes silence is worse than somebody speaking. If they say something bad, you obviously know they're against you and you ain't got to worry about it. You just know when it's over, you and that person's done. I'm just saying,
I think he's going after the wrong people.
I party with these people. I invited them to my freak offs. They enjoyed themselves and all this. But when I need some help, ain't nowhere. No one's around to say, "Hey, that's not the person I know." And these are high celebrity people, right? So he's feeling like you get these little wannabes, like the little Rod or whatever. Even though he could be telling the truth and some of the things he's saying. But if you get these celebrities come out and say, "Oh, it's not the person I know," it has more weight.
Hey, no Diddy, man. No Diddy.
What? Okay, Perry, you done found another damn sound clip. You are a mess. Ghetto Cookie Show says TD Jakes go get swallowed up again. He's been super silent. He really has. Remember, I was telling you guys, did he have some powerful people behind him. But when Lucian Grainge came on, they're saying it's pretty much a done deal. So he's going around telling people, saying, I'm going after these people that did not stand up for me. J-Lo was on the list. Usher was on the list. Now, we've heard the rumors about Usher going to Diddy's camp when he was young and stuff like that. And he didn't say anything bad. What did you want him to do, Diddy?
Okay.
And
typically, anytime somebody get in trouble, family member or a friend, the friend would typically come out if they felt that you was innocent. No, I know Jerome wouldn't have did nothing like that. That's not the Jerome I know. What he's simply saying, all these people who don't made money going through him, being around him in his presence or whatever else they did, now ain't saying one word in his defense.
Yeah, but they didn't say nothing bad. I'm not understanding Diddy. He's one of these revenge guys, okay? And this is the worst nightmare, because if he gets off, right, and he puts you on this list, that's kind of like a little bit of form of bullying, wouldn't you say?
I got to disagree with that. Now, when it comes down to this part, I'm not saying he's innocent, guilty, whatever. I don't know all that. But what I'm saying is, as a friend, you would want your friend to have your back at a certain point. I get it. You saying
I would, but if they don't,
they haven't said anything bad about you. If one of your friends came at your house and you was in your pool drowning, no, they don't throw you the life-saving raft or whatever, right? So they didn't save you, but they didn't throw a brick on you neither. The problem is he feel like these people did not help him at the time of need. And not financially. He just saying, come out here and speak on my character.
I guess I would. You would be upset. You would say this person didn't have my back. But I'm not going to put together a list and go around talking about it. This is what it says. Once he's vindicated, his focus will shift towards settling scores with those who deserted him when he needed them the most. Child. Who has time for that, Diddy? Just be glad you got off. He got poor little Justin Bieber name on the list. This is crazy. What did Justin Bieber do to Diddy? It's insane. He's going after everybody. They're saying like he wanted Bentley Farnsworth to come forward. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
The Umbrella Man.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted some of his major famous friends in sports to come forward. I don't even know why they would come forward. What would they get out of that? Like Diddy, all them people that you had at the damn freak offs, they're not obligated to come forward because they're going to tie their name in some shit that they don't want to be a part of. Okay.
And that part I can understand too. Whoever the friends are in a bad situation, this shit looks pretty bad for Diddy. Okay. Do you want to come out there and say, no, man, he ain't do it, man? Now you get your shit caught up into it. And if it's found out he did it, now you looked at as a liar. So it's a hard spot to be in, but I can understand if you was the person being accused.
Yeah.
And then your friend saying, well, man, thanks for inviting me to the freak off, but the hell with you, buddy.
But it gets worse than that. Now so they're saying that they are slowly dismantling the case. They have asked the judge to drop the charges with Joy Dickerson-Neal. She was back in 1991. She said that Diddy slipped something in her drink and did his thing, and he videotaped it, and he took the videotape around to the office and showed people where they can't get anyone to testify. So they filed paperwork on Friday to drop that portion of the lawsuit, and they said that they're going to slowly dismantle this lawsuit. I'm not saying that I agree with what Diddy did, but I have to go back and say he's not going to jail, not on this case. Not only that, okay, so they're going to slowly dismantle the case enough to where Diddy's acting cocky. He's not hiding out. He's not being, he's calling people up and telling them, you should have did more for me. Don't you think so? That's why I call it bullying. I'm gonna call you on the phone like, hey, where was you at when I needed you? And you're gonna make up some excuse because you're shocked you get in this phone call from Diddy, and then bad stuff is gonna start happening to you. It's crazy. This is why people don't come forward. They're scared of him. I don't know what's going to happen to poor little Aubrey O'Day, who's been going around, from Danity Kane talking shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy. He's got a bad reputation. Anyway, so I feel that he's not going to win this Little Rod case. Okay, let's talk about the Fed case. Okay, I'm going to play this tape for you in a minute because I don't want none of y'all saying, you're lying, you hate women. They're saying that Diddy is not even going to be arrested in the federal case, which caused the raid. They're saying now, it's so weird that people are saying this because Perry said this in the beginning and I told him, shut up. You know how he tells Perry, stop, just leave it alone. Do not F with J-Lo. Her husband will F him up. Caucasian is right. Remember, that's always in this country. Yes. I mean, yeah, you being blunt about it, but I guess I agree. Yeah. I do agree. I mean, this is a mess. You don't go after people because they didn't do what you wanted them to do. I just feel like she didn't say anything bad. I can understand if J-Lo was saying this happened when I was with him and this happened. She didn't do that. She just didn't say anything. So now you're putting her on your list. It just doesn't.
I get it, Shrell, but these people are feeling used up. They feeling used. No. I mean, P. Diddy is feeling used by these people. He feel like they used them up.
It's just ridiculous.
I get it. I mean, if I could be your friend, if you did something honest, if I know for sure you didn't do it, I can have you back. His friends are in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Because
friends, that's some old guy she dated way back in the 90s. J-Lo has moved on. She's married a couple times since then. That's when she was young and going to clubs. Remember, she had the bandana on her head. She's not like that no more. This woman's in her 50s.
But Diddy still got those tapes back then.
You think he has tapes on J-Lo? Let me talk about the tapes really quick.
I was just saying, Lil Ron said he got tapes to everybody.
He did say that. So anyway, they're going around saying that when the raid was committed, that they went in there to find the tapes, not to get them locked up. They're saying because they didn't want those tapes out there. People like Lucian and who was it? Clive Davis. Listen to this. And Perry, you said some crazy stuff like that a long time ago. You said we don't know why they are in rating in what they're looking for. Just take a listen to this.
Alleged mule has pled not guilty. Brandon Paul says he didn't have no on him. But these possession charges are real because they found it on him as he was boarding the plane, which was Diddy's plane. Eddie Griffin feels like Diddy's house raid was staged and they believe that they're trying to collect evidence for the big people upstairs. Men like Clive Davis and Lucian Grainge. Now, most conspiracy theorists feel like there are people up top that allowed Diddy to get away with everything because they were running the show. And that the raid was supposed to remove tapes and evidence of the higher ups being a part of Diddy's little gang.
Now, I would say this is absolutely asinine crazy. But you said this in the beginning. Why would you say that?
Okay, basically, I'm just saying this. Typically, when people having a ring like that, it's not like a community block party. Not just any person off the street walked in there. This like a high-powered event, these freak-offs. Okay. When you got the preacher there.
Silent preacher, yep.
Right, you know what I'm saying? When you got the preacher there praying and laying hands, and you get all these other big-name people, like they said, Clyde Davis, maybe whoever, right? These people, they're there and they want to have their freak offs in privacy. Now, when a place get raided and stuff like that, or start to be exposed, they try to go in and retrieve the evidence before the wrong person do, right? Now, these people got a lot of money. If he's running a ring like that, like Epstein, they ain't deal with no broke guy on the corner.
Yeah.
He was
even with Epstein. Remember, they were supposed to give names of all the people that were in using Epstein, and they never do.
That book, we ain't seen not a damn name.
Also, like with Heidi Fleiss, like they never give out the names of the Johns, the people that are, using the services.
It's the people that's running this country.
Yeah.
Hey, let's keep it real. the high-powered people. So I'm just thinking, like I said before, it could have been they was like, hey, this stuff getting too hot before something go wrong. Let's go in here, raid, get the stuff, and make sure we clear these people that's paying us to clear their name. So I'm thinking, if Diddy got people on the payroll, do you think Clyde Davis got people on the payroll? Lucian? Yeah, they got a lot of people. And probably got evidence like blackmail material on these people too. So even the person said, it's not good for my political career to help you. I got you on tape, homeboy. Okay, well, we're going to raid this house. We're going to go in there, clean this stuff out and fix the problem. Silence the crowd.
I agree with you, Perry. When these X things get blown up and put in the media, you never get the list of the people that have been using this service. Now, a lot of people think like Kendall. She said he might get off of the civil cases, but the feds are using the civil cases to get more evidence to fry him. That's what a lot of people are saying.
But I'll say this too. To Kendall, once he get off on the civil cases, now the feds, if they wanted to get him, they don't need no civil case. They raided his house. They would have had the evidence. Now, the question is, did they get the evidence to prosecute Diddy, or did they get the evidence to save other people's careers? That makes sense?
It makes sense. That's what the tape I just played you. People are going around saying that. But a lot of people believe that the feds won't do that, that they are going to put together an ironclad case. I don't know. I don't know about that case, the feds. I do know right now, it's been like a month later, that he's not been arrested. Nadia says names. You have them making videos even on YouTube. People continue to ignore them. Even Cassie, Kim, Porter, Kimora, Mace, Usher, Maya. You still ignore the Black community telling you what it is. What is she saying to me, Perry? That he's guilty?
I'm trying to figure out names. You have them making videos. Who making videos on YouTube? People continue to ignore them. Oh, are you talking about the security guards and people like that? I mean, who are these people making videos? I'm just simply saying, nobody's on this panel saying he's innocent. We just saying, at the end of the day, we don't truly believe they're going to find him guilty. Is
not
that
in this case? Not in this case. Not in
right.
This
I'm just simply saying with that, but I don't really understand outside that. You still ignore the Black community. I don't understand that.
I think she's talking to me.
Oh.
You have read cases and Little Ron civil lawsuit. All of the pages. It includes photos, graphs, people's government's names. Read. I know what you're saying. She feels that there are so many victims,
right,
that there's just no way.
Right. Okay.
He's going to get off.
Too, right. I'm saying this, but we're in this business. We talking about people paying off people. Cassie. At the end of the day, she took the payment. Now, it don't mean she can't talk about anything else. I don't know how that's going to work later on. But like the money solved the Cassidy thing, money might solve all these other little problems. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm not saying it's right. The mob been doing it for years.
Here's your best friend. He says a civil case is easier to win than a criminal case. Yes. Hi, Roy. So yeah. Roy thinks he's going to jail too. He might. I'm not saying he's not going to prison. I'm saying not for this Little Rod case.
And for sure, and this is my guess, he's not going to lose that civil case with Lil Rod, just in my opinion.
They didn't think Harvey Weinstein either. I mean, they didn't think Harvey would get off. Listen, the fix is in for Harvey. I already talked about that. And then did you guys see that he went to the hospital this weekend?
Yeah. And that's true. Like, look, me and Sherelle aren't going to bet our mortgage on whether he go to jail or not. That'd be crazy. We just saying that that's our belief. We could be wrong. And you people who believe he will be prosecuted and go to jail could be right. We just giving you our opinion on it and why.
I know. Now, and a lot of people say that we're not supporting the Black community when we say that he's not going to prison for this.
I'm saying P. Diddy Black. If he was innocent, I'm not saying he is. Most of the people on both sides of the case is Black. We
This
just
girl,
telling
she
you.
got it out. She said, P. Diddy not paying people. He left everyone dry. Danity, Kane, Mace, Day 26, Cassie, 112. How are these successful groups having nothing to show for? How?
No, I get
Okay.
it. No, and I've heard that for a long time.
Mhm.
And I believe these people who saying Diddy didn't pay him. I'm not
Absolutely.
here saying, oh no, Diddy is some angel. Far from that. I think he could have did worse things. What we're discussing is whether he got enough money to get himself out of it. And that's it.
She's pretty too. She looks young. I get it. We're not saying that he didn't do anything wrong. We're saying on this case, it's just not gonna uphold in court. That's what I said. And especially now that Lucian Grainge, these are some powerful people in Hollywood. And so they could pay off whoever they want. Diddy's known to pay people off and get people to change his stories. You guys don't understand. I'm sorry you don't understand. Please don't have your hopes that he's going to jail, because you're going to be let down and upset when he doesn't. And not only that, he's walking around town acting like he's innocent.
And I'm wondering this though, right? I mean, because no, it's not whether it's a black or white thing. Do people in the audience think Lucian gonna get in any kind of trouble? And it's just a simple question. I'm just saying,
Okay.
it's a
Put
really
a one.
rich person.
Put a one in the chat if you think that Diddy's going to jail for this Little Rod case. Put a one in the chat. Let's see what people think.
Yeah, I mean, because hell, I ain't no lawyer, no judge, and hell, a lot of the stuff I do believe, but I do believe Diddy have done a lot of wrong.
They're saying he's going to jail, Perry.
And I think some of the accusers are telling some truths and a lot of lies too.
Ooh, it's going fast. Hold on. Trying to put everybody up here. So a lot of people think he's going to jail for the Little Rod case.
No,
I hope he does.
Okay. For one, for the Little Rod case, that he can't go to jail, he just gets sued for money. So it has to be a Fed if he go to jail.
I feel if he goes to jail, it will be through the feds. But we'll see. We'll see. I just don't think he's going down and even worse.
There's a lot of twos in there saying that no. But so I'm just saying, like, it can go either way. They ain't even indicted the man. Even start showing you kind of evidence. I'm just going before they start doing any of that. I'm just simply saying, just from the history of it, I just feel like Diddy and how he's acting, and people are always willing to get paid off. Because really, in Little Rod case, keep it real, you suing him for money. If Diddy went to him tomorrow and probably offered him $5 million, he'd probably close up shop.
It's a mess. Don't get your heart set on him going to jail, you guys, because you also have Little Rod's attorney that's not so good, and it's just a lot going on, a lot. But we'll see. But that's what's going on now, is that they're saying that he's putting together a revenge list. That's what I'm going to call it. That he's taking people out. He's going to do something mean to you because you didn't stand up for him. That's crazy. And Usher and J-Lo, there were people that came out. Stevie J came out for you. So what? You're thinking the more the merrier? Something's wrong with Puffy. Something's definitely wrong with him, okay? He's a control freak. He unalives people. I get what you're saying to the girl that was talking to me earlier about getting away with Kim Porter. I believe from the bottom of my heart that he had something to do with Kim Porter being unalive.
Right.
Those are the cases that should be being tried, but I don't know why that's not reopened yet. I believe all of the stuff Cassie said.
I'm with you on that, Sherelle. So it's not that I'm saying that he's an angel. I'm just saying that we can believe something. Actually, keep it real. We can see something with our own eyes and go and say, hey, I seen this. And the person still can get away with it. That's the point we're talking about. And with Sherelle talking about people popping up missing, we can believe, that's sort of strange. It happened at that time. You feel like that person has something to do with it. But the problem is proving it.
Who is this? I'm going to write this name down. Who is that? This is the first time I ever heard this. DSM. Kyle. Marissa? I don't know who that is. I will look into that. Thank you for that update. So that's what they're saying about Diddy. They're saying that that case isn't looking too good, and Lucian has teamed up with Diddy, and they're putting all their money behind it. We shall see what happens. On Friday, they filed a motion to dismiss the first case with Joy Dickerson Neal. They're saying that she doesn't have any witnesses. We see what the judge says about that, and they're going to slowly just dismantle this case. That's the rumors. That's what it looks like that they're doing. And Diddy has a lot of confidence that he's going to be exonerated, and this is crazy. Okay, so that's what's going on with the Diddy case. Also, people, I'm going to play this for you, Pia. People have put together a meme, okay, about Diddy getting off, and they put it's a little meme. I'm going to play it in a minute from a 90s movie called New Jack City. I don't know if you guys young people know who that was, and they put Diddy's face on Wesley Snipes and Jay-Z's face on Ice Cube's character. And they're saying that it's going to go down just like this. They're saying that Diddy's going to get off, and the fall guy in this trial is going to be the alleged dealer named Brendan Paul. So they put together this little meme. People are crazy. I kind of zoomed in so you could see the faces that they put over it, and they're saying that this is exactly what's going to happen to Diddy's little Rod case. Let me play it for you. They are always putting together these crazy memes. They crack me up.
This thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and I gotta listen. Order. If I'm going down, I'll take a whole lot of people with me.
Order in the court. Order in the court.
Excuse my lawyer, please. This thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and I gotta listen.
Can you see that they kind of blended Diddy's face in here? And
order. If I'm going down, I'll take a whole lot of people with me.
Order in the court. Order in the court.
Excuse my lawyer, please.
That's Jay-Z's face morphed into Ice-T.
Your Honor, may counsel approach the bench?
Stone, what's going on, man? I don't know what's going on.
The court is not pleased with this application. You do understand that by pleading guilty to a lesser charge, the court, under the law, can impose a sentence of 3 years to life, with parole eligibility after 12 months. Do you understand? Is that clear?
Absolutely.
The defendant is
How the hell could you let something like this happen?
We wanted some of the crack off the streets. I wanted Nino too, you know that. He gave up his connections, and Papa wanted to make the deal.
This court is now adjourned.
What? All he gets is a year? No, this shit ain't happening. I should have killed you myself, bitch. See, that's the difference between you and me. Yeah, well, when this is over with, you can come work for me.
That cracks me up. They're saying that this is how this case is going to end up, and that the fall guy is going to be the drug dealer Brendan Paul. So it's not looking good, huh?
I don't know who the fall guy going to be at the end of the day, but I'm going to say this. When they approach the bench, that's what I'm trying to, soften y'all up for. Because with a lot of money, a lot of rich people make all kind of deals. And you think, well, yeah, just because the lawyer said judges, presidents. I mean, people, it's a lot of stuff going on in this world. And money talk.
That's what they're saying. Now let's move over to Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber put a picture of himself on social media of him crying. Now, I want to be really gentle with Justin Bieber because you guys know that there's a rumor out there that Diddy took advantage in the physical way of Justin Bieber when he was probably 13, 14. And this is the rumors. I don't know if it's true or not. They're just saying that. And he always act like, to me, that he's scared of Diddy. I played you in a couple of videos ago where, he just always seems scared of Diddy. So the rumors is that Diddy took advantage of him when he was little and that he's never gotten over it. Now, he posted this weekend. I made a whole video about Justin Bieber. I feel real sorry for Justin Bieber. I believe the rumors. I know I have no evidence. I believe it. I think that he ruined this boy's life. I think this is why Justin turned to drugs. He's very heavy on drugs at one point. I think he's back on drugs. I think that his life will never be the same. I don't have any evidence to show you that Diddy did anything. These are just the rumors, and I choose to believe the rumors. I feel like he really messed him up in the head, and that Justin Bieber will never be the same. That's just my opinion. And a lot of people are saying that. Now, there's a tape going around saying that Justin Bieber went down on Odell Beckham. He's a football player. What team does he play for, Perry?
He played for the Giants, and then I think he went to New England, then Baltimore. But at this point, he's not playing.
I'm just going to put this up here because everyone's accusing him of playing being bisexual, and that he slept with Will Smith's son. I can't think of his name, Jaden Smith, and that he's also will do things for favors and stuff like that. And he has a bad reputation of going down on people. And this video right here started it all. Now, there's a lot of people at this party. Well, one of them was Trey Songz. That's another reason why everybody believes it. But you really can't tell. I'm just going to play the video.
This video before. This is like 5 years old. This is crazy, bro. Y'all seen this? Was Justin Bieber and Odell Beckham in the club.
That clip right there, they're saying that he was going down on Odell in the club. Listen, I don't know if it is or if it isn't. My heart goes out to Justin Bieber, and I hope this never happens. But I think that one day Justin's not going to be able to handle all of what's going on the inside, and he could be one of those people that will unalive itself. I really feel bad for Justin Bieber, and people are going around calling him gay, saying that Diddy turned him out. And y'all got to be careful sometimes, even if you think it's true, of what you say, because some people can't take criticism. And that's a lot on a person that's already going. They're saying that he's getting so high again that you'll be talking to him and he'll just be zoned out of his mind, falling asleep in the middle of conversations. They're saying that Justin Bieber is losing it. How do you feel about that? I feel bad for him.
I really can't say, like, okay, it's been rumors about Diddy taking advantage of him. If that's the case, I can see why he could be having a lot of these problems, because he probably can never get over it and have to take these street meds to take his mind off of it. But as far as that video with Odell Beckham in the club, I know people want to just find something and just say it. But a guy was standing right next to Odell Beckham, people right there. I doubt it. It didn't look like nobody's pants was down, all that stuff. And the guy, the angle from the camera. So for that, I got to say,
hey, no Diddy, man. No Diddy.
Look, that's all I got to say about that. But like, I think with Justin Bieber, I think something got him on the dark side. It's sad regardless, whether they're taking advantage of it from Diddy or just being a child star. It could be a lot of stuff, because I see a lot of these kids, when they get famous, can't handle it, because really that's a bad life. When everybody that you meet just say hi and nice things just to get in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like it looks glamorous from the outside, and everybody, I would love to be there. Sometimes that could be the loneliest place.
Oh,
you know
poor Justin. I feel bad for Justin. I really do. Nadia says, everyone wants to ignore Cassie's case, Cassie's lawsuit. I don't think people are ignoring. I think everybody believes Cassie's lawsuit. I think that it would be all over if it would have went to trial and stuff like that. I think that by her taking the settlement, we don't know what's in the settlement. Maybe it's to stop talking. I think most people believe Cassie. They don't even talk about it. J-Lo didn't file. Cassie is well respected, loved, and adored completely. I think that Cassie fans, I think everybody believes Cassie. We don't know what was in the agreement. Maybe some of the agreement was, I'm going to give you this money and you don't talk about this publicly anymore. I'm being told that she did talk to the feds, though. Did you hear that, Perry?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of rumors, people saying this, saying that. I don't know, but I just know typically when you make a settlement like that, I believe Cassie. But what I'm saying is, and then Diddy made it more believable. And then typically, if you're gonna pay somebody X amount of millions of dollars,
the next day,
you actually doing it for a reason. Either not for, okay, just stay quiet for the weekend, you can go back talking on Monday. No, they paying that money to squash things up. But that's what I'm saying. But so I don't know. I mean, I believe her case, but I think when you get stuff like that, you get copycatters or people who, for their own agenda, start money chasing. And that's Little Rod to me. When I say that, that's Little Rod. And I ain't talking about the other girls and stuff like that. I'm just saying Little Rod. But
you can't even really judge Cassie for taking the settlement. That's a lot of money. I hear that she's really messed up. I hear that she needs therapy, huh?
Oh no, I'm not blaming her for it because really, look, say if Cassie was to go to court and then he get life in prison or whatever, she still get to live the rest of her life with those, the things that have happened to her. Getting the money don't make everything well, but she's got money to seek counseling, whatever, and take care of her family. You know what I'm saying? So
and she deserves that after what she went through with that man. Somebody said, is Justin still married? I hear that he's still married to Haley. They break up every week. I think Justin's wounds are so deep. It's going to take a professional to heal him if he heals at all. People that have dealt with this in their childhood about somebody putting their hands on them, the M word. Sometimes they never get over it. It does something to you. So my heart goes out to Justin Bieber and anybody that's a victim of somebody putting their slobby, big, funky fingers on you. You're not supposed to violate people like that because it messes them up for life. And I just hope and pray that Justin Bieber can get some kind of
healing.
Yeah. Because he's just wandering around. He's lost. You can tell he's sad. He's trying to cover up the pain with these drugs. And I just feel bad for Cassie, Justin Bieber, Usher, who they said was a victim. Anybody, not just this case, anybody.
And I feel sorry, and I would say this too. Well, more on the jokingly side. That's serious what you're saying. I sort of feel bad for Little Rod too, a little bit, because he wasn't man enough to say no.
That's it.
Hey,
well,
no
I'm not really serious, Perry. You don't. Okay. So there's people that are like Perry out there, and most of these are men that think like you, Perry. They feel that if a man gets touched after a certain age, I'm not going.
Yeah, I mean, at that age, you damn near got to be handcuffed, ankles,
Perry,
yes, and it got to be forced upon. It ain't gonna be because I want to come back to work
Perry,
tomorrow.
please stop.
No, ain't gonna be no shit like that. I'm just saying.
I just say this: what it destroys people. We'll say that when that happens to them, and I feel bad for anybody that's a victim of somebody in them. That's just one of the worst things you can do to somebody.
And then some people. Well, yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone.
Please. So that's what's going on with the Diddy case. We will keep you updated. We'll see if the judge will drop that Joy Dickerson Neal case. And that was the first case in 1981. They're saying 1991. They're saying that there are no victims, no witnesses for this case. And they have a feeling it's not going to be witnesses for any of these cases. Anyway, let's move on really quickly because that was 44 minutes. My goodness. I want to talk about Britney Spears. Now, Britney Spears has been in the media. She's been famous for a long time. We all know she was under a conservatorship. And then I would say probably about a year, maybe 2 years ago, she started coming on dancing after she left her conservatorship. These weird dancing with knives, just not seeming all there. Now, the rumor is that, and this is what TMZ just covered, is that Britney is spending money at a very rapid pace and she might be broke real soon. They're saying she spends money on trips and just not being responsible. That's what they're saying with her money. Now they said when the conservatorship ended, she had $60 million. They saying they haven't given a price, that it's way below that, to the point that they're scared that she's gonna go broke. They're saying that her mental health is fading. They said something is wrong with Britney. She's not all there mentally. This is sad. And they're saying that somebody should step in and help. Now, you have the other people on the other side saying they're always going to say something's wrong with her because her mom and her dad want to be back in control of her money. But they're saying, no, something is mentally wrong with Britney Spears. And she'll spend like $2, $3, $4 million in a month.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how it got to be that something wrong with her, whether it's induced or by something else, but to me, it seems like something wrong with her. And I'm only judging because I don't know if it's like every other week.
Well, I think it could be drug related, you know.
She on that pole dancing.
Yeah, let me play this when people are talking about. Hold on.
After Britney Spears posted the video online of her dancing with knives, it sparked concern and police were called to her house. Here is a blind item about it. If you look at the people behind calling the police to have them check in on the A-list singer, it is the same people who need her under their control to make money. And again, this is allegedly Britney Spears. And the related headline reads, Britney Spears explains disturbing knife video following police welfare check. Spears shared a video to Instagram dancing with knives, prompting police to visit her home. Spears shared another video to social media of herself twirling around with knives, this time wearing a white crop top and pink bikini bottoms. She wrote, I know I spooked everyone with the last post, but these are fake knives that my team rented from Hand Prop Shop in LA. These are not real knives. No one needs to worry or call the police. I'm trying to imitate one of my favorite performers, Shakira, a performance I was inspired by. Cheers to us bad girls who aren't afraid to push boundaries and take risks. The Ventura County Sheriff's Department conducted a welfare check at Spears' home on Wednesday after she shared the original video. Once the Sheriff's Department established from 2 independent sources that Spears was not in any danger physically or emotionally, officials felt comfortable enough to clear the call without incident. A member of LAPD SMART team, which deals with mental health calls, first flagged the concern to Ventura County Sheriff's Department. A representative for Spears did not immediately respond to Fox News Digital's request for comment.
Now, she came out and said that she was mimicking Shakira's performance. I've just looked this up. There is a picture of Shakira with knives performing. No one called Shakira crazy. So do you think something's really wrong with her? Just your personal opinion? I feel like it is.
I think it's something, but it might not be to the magnitude of what her parents wanted it to be. Because the parents could be wanted to be, you know, it's so far out there that we need to control the money. But to me, I think either it's still a little something weird about her, like her behavior. But whether the things was plastic or not, it just be other ones where it's just like she just thirsty for attention or something. Like these videos don't be nothing, it just be her and those little panties on the pole, just doing stuff. So her behavior is sort of out there, like, and maybe she just need a vibrator or something just to calm her ass
Perry,
down.
stop. Okay, you need to stop. I feel bad for Britney Spears. I think something is really wrong. I don't think she should be in a conservatorship the way that she was, because they took advantage. I feel like they took advantage of Britney. She said that they kept her medicated all the time. So you would think that she needed a conservatorship. This is weird. I don't know a solution to this, but I feel bad for the girl because, first of all, you don't want to go broke. So you got to wheel in your spending. Looks like she's not doing that. If you go broke, you got to hit the road again. That's taxing and draining. I just feel bad for Britney Spears. I want to read.
That could be part of the problem too. Like if wasn't nothing really wrong with her and her parents had her medicated for years. I can imagine if you took NyQuil for 10 years, something could be wrong with your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
November Rain says, Kevin Federline is supporting his new family. This is no joke. She's serious. With Britney's child support payments that were for their 2 teenage sons. I mean, everybody's using Britney Spears' money, from the mom, the dad. Where did the sister get her money from? She's not that famous of a singer. What was her name? Jamie Lynn Spears.
She might be the one calling the cops.
I just feel bad for Britney Spears. Kendall says she's a Disney kid. Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato also messed up on drugs, attempts, mental health problems. This is true.
Wow.
There seems to be a pattern when you put children in Hollywood too early, they can't handle it. And one of the people that come to mind is, remember the 2 Corys? Corey Haim is the one that passed away from an overdose. It's just real sad that these kids is responsible for making money for the adults. So they put all these pressures. I feel bad for Amanda Bynes, Gary Coleman, even though he's no longer with us, Todd Bridges, Dana Plato. Remember her? She's no longer with us also. All of these kids that
I think it's a hell of a responsibility. You know, when you push them out there, it's like people, you know, Hollywood is that one thing. Some people put their kid in these pageants or even sports when you have to force them to be at this high level. And when they have one bad day or sense of failure, they can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then profiting off their money and shit.
It's bad. I feel very, very bad for all the children forced to be adults and not have a childhood. Let's start taking some comments. Someone said something about Corey Haim died of pneumonia. Oh, not a drug overdose. I just assumed it was a overdose because he did this show called The 2 Corys. He was lit. That's all I'm going to say. But, you know, I think he said he was taken advantage of. Corey Feldman said that he was taken advantage of. Oof, Hollywood is just
sick.
Shirley Temple only made it out halfway, saying, Shirley Temple, I haven't heard anything about her. I know she went into politics at the end of her life. That was I think that was back in the 50s. But yeah, I mean, but most of them come out damaged. Britney's parents don't have any of her money, and neither does her sister. Britney was freed, and now she is broke. Became maybe because to take care of her money use, her father. I didn't know that. Well, they don't have any access to her money now. I'm talking about when she was under conservatorship. I just feel that they did that for money, but maybe they did it out of love and concern for their daughter. That's just my opinion. Right, sure. Corey had a drug problem, really, really bad. And it was very hard to watch. Keenan and Kel. Well, Keenan was okay. Now, I heard some stuff about Kel. Now, I heard he was on drugs. I'm gonna have to look that up. I heard he was on drugs and that they got into it and they didn't speak for years. Did you hear this? You never watched Keenan and Kel, did you?
Oh, no, I used to like the show. The guy with the orange soda.
Mm-hmm.
Something. Yeah.
Somebody out. Hold on, I want to say. What proof do you have that Justin was aid? I don't have any proof. People are using that tape that I played as proof. They're saying that Diddy, you know, but we don't have any proof. Yeah, I hope he wasn't, but kind of feel like he was. Dana Plato was 34 years old when she passed away. So sad. Do you remember when Dana Plato robbed a dry cleaners here in Vegas? Do you remember that?
I don't even know who she is.
The girl that played Kimberly on different.
Oh, okay. I ain't know her real name. Okay. Yeah.
Hi, Naomi. She says, I don't believe that is even the real Britney. What do you mean? What do you mean? Hey, man, you're welcome. The Corys were passed around Hollywood. That's what they're saying. And I think Corey Feldman said it, and maybe Corey Haim said it. I can't remember, but I think that they said it. Oops. Both of the Corys were aided by directors and major adult actors, unfortunately. That's what I heard. It's a mess. It's just a mess. Shirley Temple was a mess. You heard Shirley Temple was a mess? See her documentary. Oh, see, that's her parents went through her money. No. See, You can't make a kid be a damn adult. Let them be a kid. Let them go out and play and get all dirty and not have any responsibilities. That's what a kid's supposed to do. You don't make them your sex toy. You don't make them your provider. Some people don't deserve to be parents. And it's just sad. It really makes me mad because it's just wrong. You would have to be crazy to let your kid be in show business now.
Yeah, it's
really?
dangerous. Yep.
Corey Feldman said Michael never did anything inappropriate to him. He did say that. Judy Garland's parents were money hungry too. Chelsea, name a kid that works in Hollywood and you'll see a messy ass parent. That's how I feel about it. Shirley was screwed in the mind. I didn't know Shirley was screwed up. Can we name one child star that came out unscathed by being the provider for their family?
Was
and
what's the little singer name? Damn, she was out there when Madonna no, what's the little cute? She was a little Spanish chick. I can't remember her name. But she was in some kid stuff, and I think she came out okay.
Well, you can't even tell me the name.
Was it Genie in a Bottle? One of her songs.
Christina Aguilera?
Yeah.
No,
I mean, she a kid star?
She did the Mickey Mouse Club with Justin and Britney and I think Jessica Simpson.
Her life came out okay.
Maybe Jessica Simpson. She seems okay, right? Jessica Simpson. Raven Simone. I love Raven Simone. Raven Simone's okay. Not all of them. Someone said Christina.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah. In Aguilera.
Ron Howard was a child star. He was going so fast. Oh, Brooke Shields. Brooke Shields. Okay, Kim Fields is my favorite. Kim Fields is okay. Ryan Gosling, I didn't know he was a child star. Zoe Saldana, I didn't know she was a child star, but she's fine. Tia and Tamara seem okay. I love Tia. Someone said Jessica's nutty. I don't think Jessica's nutty. Jessica Simpson, I like Jessica Simpson. I don't think she's Melissa Milano. Oh, so somebody said Christina Applegate. I think she's sick with cancer now. But she was sane. Alyssa Milano. Yeah, I love Alyssa Milano, but I think she's out of Hollywood now. I think she stopped. Lawrence Fishburne was a child star. He's definitely okay. Yeah. I love Lawrence Fishburne. Really, really love him. Christina Applegate has MS. Oh, not cancer. I thought I heard she had breast cancer. She did have breast cancer at one time, but now she has MS.
Wow.
There was another child star, Annette Funicello. It was a long time ago. That's a horrible. Yeah, Regina King. She's fine. But did you guys see the interview with Regina King mourning the loss of her son who unalived himself? That's so sad. Janet Jackson was a child star.
Yeah,
now she's okay. She has a baby in her 50s. Now I'm telling you, okay, in your 50s, you don't have the energy that you used to have. Child, I don't know how she does it. Someone said Drew Barrymore. It's going fast. Is a 10-year-old alcoholic. Yeah, she was. They said she was an alcoholic.
At 10 years old?
At 10. Do you remember she did this movie called E.T.? You remember E.T., right? Yeah. She was in the depths of her addiction, but she changed her life around. I love Drew Barrymore. So I'm saying it's not like you can't get better. It's still a journey when that happens to you and you're a child star, but not a lot of them turn their life around. Somebody said Shirley Temple had MS also. Oh, I didn't overtalk. Oh, this is good. We should take audience calls again, Perry, like on days like this. Drew was emancipated from her mother. Now her mother, Drew's mother, and her dad, I'm not gonna say it. Nut jobs. Brandy, I love Brandy. Brandy's okay. She is sane and nothing's wrong with her, but she did go through a sad period when she got in that car accident. So we're glad that Brandy is healthy. It's Ray J we need to worry about.
I mean, was Brandy a child star though? I mean, I don't.
Yeah, she did this. She did a show way back with Thea. She was a child star. You don't remember Brandy being a child star when she was doing Moesha?
Your husband don't know a damn thing. Sometimes dumb as hell.
Perry, bye. I'm not messing with Perry.
Ass off here.
Y'all got a lot of kid
And go to
stars
bed. Okay.
in the chat. She was a child star. She did a show before Moesha. It was called Thea with this famous girl, Malcolm Jamal Warner, totally sane. Yeah. Joey Lawrence. Yeah, you know that his brother is dating Chili. Now that's a mess. I should do a story about that. Yes, I seen the word Thea. Here, it's going fast. Yes, she did a show with Thea, and I think the show was called Thea. Good topic today, you guys. All right. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section about Diddy getting off. Y'all, he's gonna get off. I'm sorry. Maybe not on the Fed case, but for sure on the Little Rod case.
Okay, put it this way. This is what I'm gonna think. I mean, for the Rod case, the only thing he can lose is money. Feds, they could whatever, get the charges down low, like the little video you showed.
Or get a charge. They haven't even charged him.
But even that, I don't know. Like, it's not impossible. I'm not saying it won't happen, but I'm not gonna come on here and say that he'll be arrest warrant will be out for him next week. I ain't gonna say nothing.
We didn't say that. People are saying that, but
ain't saying
we
nothing
didn't
like
say
that. Yeah.
And then let me know your thoughts about Britney Spears and Justin Bieber. Am I just being too soft? I really feel bad for Justin Bieber.
I mean, whatever happened, the way you see his life right now, he don't look like he's in a happy place. So it's whatever the reason, it's okay to look at him and say, damn, you wish him happiness. You know what I mean?
All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Take us out, Perry.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.